Hi, welcome to Vegetarian Kitchen. My name's Arnie. Today, I'm going to show you how to cook a few things with your friend the eggplant. A lot of people think eggplant parmesan, right? And that's it. No more egg, you know, that's all it leaves, eggplant parmesan. But the fact is, there's a lot of things you can do with eggplant. It's a really good vegetable. It's very versatile. And so I'm going to introduce you to a few things, starting with a roasted eggplant appetizer, baba ganoush. It's from the Middle East, and I just love the name, baba ganoush. How many, you know, what do you get? It's called baba ganoush, right? So what I do first of all is I take an eggplant, okay, and I get a little bit of olive oil, and I rub the skin, just shine, look how it shines. Just shine it up with the olive oil, okay? Put it into a baking dish. This is so easy. It goes into a 400-degree oven, half hour, and you've got a nice roasted eggplant. So I just happen to have one here that I roasted a little earlier. And look at it, look how it comes out. It's beautiful, isn't it? Changes color a little bit, gets all wrinkly. But anyway, cut the top off, okay? Slice it in half lengthwise. And you see that it still has a nice white color, pale color. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll take this and I just scrape out the insides, okay? Pull it right out of just scrape it right out of the skin. Comes off real easily. And you know, in Egypt, I think they used to use these to make sandals out of. I'm not sure about that, but I think so. I don't know, my uncle from Russia he said he knew how to make shoes from tree bark. So, Russia. Don't ever want to go there. Okay, throw these skins out. And take the eggplant, put it in my trusty Culinary. Actually, I'm kidding. I would like to go to Russia, see where my uncle was from. He used to be a shepherd. A piece of garlic, clove of garlic, one. Actually, this is a small one, so I'm going to use two. So that's the very moist. Okay. Crush the garlic, take it out of the skins. Okay. Comes right out. Nicely. Throw it into the trusty Cuisinart. It's a handy item. Okay, and then I take this is tahini, right? It's roasted ground sesame seeds. And I will put, I have one, say, you might say a medium eggplant, and I'm going to put in about a quarter cup of tahini, okay? A little bit of salt, maybe a teaspoon of salt, and I'll take a tiny bit of oregano, half a teaspoon of oregano, and the juice of one lemon. Okay, I'll squeeze this right through my strainer. Hopefully catch all the seeds. Look at that. Puree it. It's quick. Easy. And it tastes just fabulous. I have some pita breads. How is it? It's ready. Right, once you have your eggplant roasted, it takes, what did it take? 2 minutes to make that, right? And this is great stuff. Now these these pita breads. You can take this, quarter it. You can actually take and toast this in the oven a little bit, you know, with your eggplant, just to get it warmed up. And then you can use these either like chips, you know, make it for a dip. You can use this as a sandwich, like a spread. It's really good as an appetizer with vegetables, you know, like carrots and celery sticks and different things. This is really versatile, and as we've seen, it's a snack. Okay. Now, I'm going to make eggplant manicotti. What I'm going to do is use the eggplant instead of the pasta, right? So I'm going to wrap ricotta cheese in an eggplant, like a, what would you call it, like an eggplant shell, and then bake it in a tomato sauce, okay? First of all, I'm going to, actually, I'm going to discuss something that is, what would you say, like a eggplant fallacy, right? In some of the old cookbooks, they would always have you take the eggplant, put salt on it, and let it drain off. And that comes from, actually, from ancient Greece, where the eggplant is a member of the nightshade family. So they felt that there was something in the eggplant that would make you crazy. So they salt it, let the juice drip out, and then rinse it off and use it. And I don't know how, but it somehow persists to this day. It's absolutely unnecessary. You take your eggplant, just peel it, or not peel it, as the case may be, and eat it. And that's it. So, okay, got that out of the way. Now, for this, I peel the eggplant. Sometimes you can use a regular paring tool, right? And sometimes, yeah, this one's going to work. It works okay. Other times you need a paring knife. Okay, it just depends on the, actually, probably depends on the sharpness of your paring tool. But we'll peel this. See, this one's going to go pretty fast. So, works real nice. You get a nice, nice round eggplant. So, for this dish, I'll take and I'll dredge the slices. I'll slice some eggplant. I'll dredge them in flour, and saute them, brown them up a little bit. Okay, and a little bit of olive oil. Eggplant and olive oil go together really well. It's a match made in heaven, I think. So the other thing is that if you want to use a good olive oil, get yourself an extra virgin olive oil. You know, splurge, spend the extra $1 or $2. It's excellent. The flavor is so much better. Just a great way to go. Now I'm going to cut this just at a slight angle, okay? And the reason for that is that I want to have slices that are just a little bit larger than, you know, if I cut it like this, I'm going to have all these little slices. Won't be as easy to work with. So I cut them about a 1/4 inch thick, okay? All right, and I take some flour, and I just coat them lightly in the flour. Something you'll notice when you're sauteing the eggplant is that eggplants, similar to potatoes, actually there's a good reason they're similar. They're in the same family. They're related, closely related to each other, but they absorb a lot of the cooking oil. And there's really nothing you can do about that. You can drain them really well, but that's why I use more of a high quality oil. And so this looks like this should be enough.